was at Ground Zero. Captured some very touching moments, including one of a widow who lost her husband in the North Tower. Was a employee at Cantor Fitzgerald who lost more people than anybody else by far on 9/11 because they were the firm that occupied all of the floors above the impact zone in the North Tower, and it was a total of 650 plus employees. It was amazing, and the one thing about 9/11 that still drives me crazy to this day is how politicized it has become. And I got into this conversation, I won't even call it an argument, with somebody who I won't mention from the other day, who, when I suggested that Nancy Pelosi showing up at Ground Zero on Saturday was a bad look and completely gratuitous, to say the least, tried to give the rebuttal argument of, well, Kevin McCarthy would have been there if the Republicans were in power. Let me tell you something. The one thing I can say about the GOP, they don't do gratuitous type stuff.
They're not anywhere near as maudlin, and I just want to put this out there that I am very not maudlin.
Yes, but you do have the people in the GOP who do that, but they stick out like a sore thumb, like Ted Cruz. See, Ted Cruz likes to do stuff like that, and anytime he does it, he looks like a complete and utter buffoon, and everybody calls him on it. But the fact that nobody, and I mean, it seems.
Do you want to read the story?
Am I reading it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read it. Once upon a time, there was a woman who was so self-important that everything was about her. She never missed an opportunity to capitalize on people's grief. George Floyd. Of course, she had to make an appearance on the 20th anniversary of 9/11 to commemorate the day that justified Congress relinquishing its war powers, so that people like the self-important woman could profit off the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people. Per her usual complete and utter tone deafness, the self-important woman will never recognize those people because there is no profit to be had. The end. Of all the people who were out of place, nobody stuck out like the Speaker of the House. Even Hillary Clinton being there, being that she and her husband, former President Bill Clinton, live in Chappaqua, which is from where they are 45 minutes away.
She was the senator for the state. Like, I mean, look, and I have no love for her, whatever. But it wasn't out of, it made sense geographically.
Yes. Senator Schumer being there made sense. He is from Manhattan. The president being there and the first lady being there is perfectly fine. It is what it is. And even former President Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama, fine.
We don't need to dip into Bloomberg because whatever.
Former mayor of New York, whatever. The fact that Pelosi felt the need to be there, to me, just speaks volumes about just how disconnected she really is. And thinking that this was a photo op makes it that much worse. And so when the GOP run their ads in the next 6 months, trust me, they're going to use something like this.
There's no shortage, though. She provides ample material in the realm of the kente cloth tales of tone deafness. This is somebody who has very little, if any, self-awareness whatsoever.
Zero.
It's really fascinating.
Listen, I wasn't going to bring it up with Ash because I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think Ro Khanna is his congressman, if I'm not mistaken. But he knows Representative.
It doesn't look. He wouldn't. There's no point.
There is no point because there are Democrats like Representative Kalra, and then there are Democrats like Speaker Pelosi. And this is an example of the major disconnect that is there. It just, again, when I saw it, because I was there, I was like, what the hell is she doing here? This is so wrong.
You know what's so funny? Like, she really has become like what would be a really good Saturday Night Live skit. Like instead of it's Pat, it's like, oh, it's Nancy. And it would be like sort of her popping up at every potential opportunity.
Obscure places, like, doesn't make any sense.
Right. Like the opposite of Where's Waldo, right? Like there would be like, look, there's Nancy. And it would be like right in front in the camera zone, which it really reminds us of me of our local congressperson, because that's something that she always does at a local level is show up for the photo.
Yeah, that is it. Well, that's part. Well, listen, our congresswoman and the speaker happen to be pretty close. So it's not surprising that they have a very similar tendencies when it comes to their political acumen, and their awareness is zero, like absolutely zero.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.